Muhammadu Sanusi, the former emir of Kano, was recently dethroned by the Kano state government. The governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, made this known and has given reasons for the dethronement of the emir. Amongst the reasons stated were alleged insubordination, refusal to attend official meetings, and breach of Kano Emirate law. This dethronement comes as no surprise because there has been tension building between Ganduje and Muhammadu Sanusi, and given all the political drama that happened during Muhammadu Sanusi's controversial appointment as Emir of Kano over the alleged People's Choice Aminu Bayero back in 2014. It is little wonder that Aminu Bayero has been appointed as the new Emir of Kano. By law, the governor of Kano has the power to remove and appoint any Emir on the grounds of insubordination, thanks to the Kano Emir's Appointments and Disposition Act.
Shortly after the 2019 general election, Governor Abdullahi Ganduje drops a hint about reforming the state traditional institutions, and subsequently, the Kano Emir's Appointment and Deposition Act was passed into law by the State Assembly. Emir Sanusi challenged the law in court, and it was later amended to Kano Emirate Council Bill 2019, which gives the governor power to appoint and remove any emir on the ground of insubordination.
The governor, in consultation with the Emirate Council, may depose any emir in the following circumstances. 1. The deposition is required in accordance with the tradition or is necessary for the preservation of custom and tradition or peace, order, and good governance.
Well, that is according to the governor of Kano State. Femi Falana on Arise News on TVC says the dethronement of Muhammadu Sanusi is unlawful.
Well, as far as the law is concerned, the emir of Kano, former emir of Kano, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, is not a member of the armed forces where insubordination is regarded as a crime. As a traditional ruler, a first-class traditional ruler, if he had committed any offense known to law, it would have been brought to his attention, and then he would have been expected to defend himself. What happened yesterday was a charade, a situation whereby within a space, I think about 5 minutes, the governor presided over a meeting where he accused the emir of insubordination and disrespect to constituted authority, that is himself, the governor. So the governor became the accuser, the prosecutor, the witness, and the judge at the same time. And without pretending to give the emir a right of fair hearing, he announced his removal. That is totally alien to our law, our jurisprudence, our constitution. And it's very specific. It's specifically clear, made clear in the constitution, that nobody shall be punished for an offense that is not defined by law.
This incident begs a series of questions. Apart from ceremonial powers, just how powerful and important are monarchs in today's society?
You know, they are the ones that look after the affairs of people, like people in the state apart from the governor, like the people that are in the rural area. So most of them will come with their complaints. Some of them may not necessarily go and meet the police. It's not everybody. Some people prefer to meet the king, so they will look, they are looking after the affairs of the people that are living in the rural area. So they are relevant to the society.
Monarch system is just about the people, their way of life, tradition, somebody that is a custodian of the people's tradition.
Royalty, basically, they are supposed to be custodians of our traditions and culture. And when people begin to lose that, they begin to lose their identity.
Because they represent a community, and also take care of the masses and coordinate the affairs of the community and the masses they represent.
I think because of the coming of the whites, their power has been reduced.
But now the governor now have the power to control the emir by telling the emir to step down and even taking him to exile.
It's not supposed to be like that. The governor is not supposed to have power to remove like a king, something like that. It's not supposed to be done. You know? So their power is being limited by a governor of a state.
But before the coming of the advent of the whites or the Western world, those were the system we had operating in Africa, specifically in Nigeria.
It's just globalization has made some ethnic groups extinct. Many of them now begin to borrow cultures from other places and then they lose theirs. So if you lose your traditional rulers and try to do away with them, you're more or less doing away with your culture.
But let's assume, because it's still on assumption, that it's because he wants to come out for 2023. Probably by then, people will vote for him based on sympathy, which I feel is absolutely unacceptable.
Even when he's the emir, when he's still there, they did not appoint him. They did not give him any appointment. But imagine, after he left, the appointment keep coming. This person will give him this position. So I think they have an agenda.
But I mean, it seemed to shock everybody that instantaneously that he was removed, offers started coming from left, right, and center. The last time we heard, he already got a third appointment from the UN.
What is it challenging? Is it not the government that nominated him? So it was the game they played. So he should dance to the tune.
If Sanusi is going to contest his removal as an emir, he's definitely going to lose the case. But if he's going to contest his fundamental human right as a person, why he's being kept in a place, perhaps we might see a light at the end of that tunnel.
Spain has a constitutional monarch. The term constitutional monarch means that the king is stripped of the conventional powers, though he retains very limited powers. He and the monarchy serve as mere figures of state, and many people see them as symbols of unity and culture in Spain. This contradicts the term absolute monarchy, where the king is the de facto ruler. For example, Qatar and Saudi Arabia are absolute monarchs. But the thing with monarchs is that they seem to have absolute power but can't exercise these powers. This boils down to the fact that it's hard to have a fully functional monarch system coexist with a democratic system of government. So if the function of a monarch is purely ceremonial and has little influence on policies, lawmaking, and law enforcement, why do we still have them? Muhammadu Sanusi was exiled to Loko in Nasarawa State and placed under house arrest, but has been transferred to Awe. Aminu Bayero has been appointed as the new emir of Kano. But if there's one thing we know about Muhammadu Sanusi, is that he is not going down without a fight.
The legal team of His Highness are working both in Kano and Abuja, and unless he's released immediately, we'll be taking appropriate legal action.
Well, we'll be seeing them in court.